Shalom, shalom, boys. Here, well, sitting here thinking and looking out in terms of all of the things that are going on in this country and in this world, and I'm a person that thinks after solutions. The end of the goal should always be what is the solution, and how do we position ourselves to get into a better situation as to where we can implement those solutions. And one of the primary things, and there's many things that can be done and that we need to be doing as individuals, but the primary thing that we need to be doing in this time is being as self-sufficient economically as possible. And that leads me into, what I see on social media, what I see on profiles in terms of business. Have you noticed in this day and age that everybody owns a business? Everybody is in business for themselves. Everybody has some kind of business. And when you speak to people, what I come to find is that what they do is they lead with their business. Well, what do you do? I own a business. I sell herbs business. I sell soap business, t-shirt business, credit repair business. These are the kind of businesses that I've seen, non-for-profit. I can go on and on. They own some kind of business. Now, you can own a business where you employ others. You can own a business where you're self-employed. But for me personally, I think about the notion of business, and because your business, your livelihood is sourced to what you do for the vast majority of your time. And again, what I've noticed is that a lot of people that are saying that they own businesses, they spend the majority of their time somewhere else, meaning that the chief revenue generator in their lives are these businesses, or the businesses that they work for, the companies that they work for, not the actual business that they say that they are in. Now, the big thing that the difference between a business and a hobby is that, a hobby is something that, may bring in a few $100s a month. It may cover a cell phone bill or extracurricular activities. But a business, whether you're self-employed or a business, and I'm not even getting into the concept of debt or anything like that, or how you started the business. But it should be able to sustain yourself, your family, and the growth of that business. And I think the problem that we have today is that a lot of people, they say they have a business, and it doesn't line up to any kind of economic fruit, as you will, in terms of being able to provide for themselves and their families. And it's good to start a business. I mean, I had to work while I started my business. I mean, that's just the nature of it. And this is where it comes to goals and aspirations. I mean, dreams, goals, aspirations. You're setting times and dates in terms of what you want to achieve. Proper planning in terms of that business and the need to develop that business. However, this is what a business is, whether it's self-employed or whether you work or you employ others. You own your own business. You generate your own revenue income. And I think what we need to do is we need to stop calling all these businesses when in fact they really are just hobbies that bring in and none of these, many of these folks, they don't bring in no money at all. They may do it for a couple of months here, then they may stop, then they may, get on about it, or something may come up in life, whatever it may be. this is what they do. At least this is what I have seen. And so what we need to do is we need to, because see, when you can just redefine anything, and that's the problem that we're having today as well. Everybody gets to redefine things to fit their own little world of what they perceive something is, i.e., business or marriage. I'm going to redefine marriage so that it fits my perspective, ideologies, viewpoints, feelings, emotions, and forget what the word says. Or I'm going to start this business and I'm going to call it a business, and it has no revenues, it has no traction, it has no game plan. It's just an idea that was thought up in someone's head, and they got a little spirit on them, and they chose to start this business. We know the business failure in the United States. I mean, there's stats on this stuff. So I think that what we need to do is get serious about what's a business and what's not a business. What's a business and what's a hobby, and stop calling it for what it's not. Because what I see happening, just from my what I'm noticing, is that people are being sucked into this notion that because they say that they own a business, when in really fact they just have a job. And I'm not talking about, I own a soap business and, I'm an executive making, 60, 70, 80, or 50,000 and up. It's not the case. It's people that are, making significantly less. People that work at Walmart, that own businesses on the side. People that work at chicken plants. People that are front desk clerks, security clerks, customer service representatives, Wendy's shift managers, CNAs, things of that nature. And I guess all types of people. Nurses, what have you. But we just need to get away from this notion that everybody owns a business or is serious about business, because just like any bank, anybody else, hey, you own a business. Let me see the balance sheet. Let me see the revenue generation, because then we know you own a business. That you're after business, that you're doing business, and you're self-sufficient in that business to provide for you, yourself, your family, your needs, and to grow that business. That's what a business is. Again, anything else is just a hobby. We need to stop this delusion. They're thinking that just because, because again, I say everybody own a business today, don't they? You look at everybody's profile, they own a business. But it just ain't so. And again, we need to stop this, get back to reality. If you own a business and you're serious about that business and growing that business, then invest the time, energy, effort, resources, humble yourself. I'm not telling you anything that I haven't done myself. It was a learning experience. It was grueling work. I even put it out there throughout the years. But it has paid off, and it continues to pay off immensely because I put in the work. We got to get serious about business if we're going to get free. And again, you tell me you own a business, let me see how free you are.